Lately, we have been practicing multiplying fractions by whole numbers to determine a part of a whole. Today we're going to use that same practice and tool to determine a part of a part, or we're going to practice multiplying a fraction by a fraction. So take this question about John, for example. On Friday night, John ate pizza for dinner and had 1/2 of the pizza left over. Then on Saturday, he ate 1/3 of what was left, and we need to determine how much pizza John ate on Saturday. So using the information in the problem, we can set up our work to show 1/2 times 1/3, or trying to determine what is 1/3 of a half. What is a part of that part? And we can use these clear plastic squares and our dry erase markers to model that. So I'm going to use the first square to model 1/2 of a unit. Notice I didn't completely shade in that half because I need to keep an eye on that line in the middle. You'll see why in a second. Then I have 1/3 on this side, but notice that my lines are drawn in the other direction. I divided it into 3 pieces and I shaded one. Now here's why we need to be able to see those lines and why we draw our lines in 2 different directions. Because when we take these clear plastic squares and we overlap them, we now see how many new pieces we have, and the overlapping area shows us how much John ate. So in this case, John ate 1/6 of the pizza. First thing that I'm going to do is represent 2/3 using one of my unit squares. So I know it's thirds, so I'm going to cut my square into 3 parts, and I'm going to shade in 2. Now notice I didn't go all the way to the edge because I need to be able to see those lines in my next step. So I've represented 2/3 with this square, and now I want to represent 1/2 with this square, but I'm going to draw my line in a different direction and shade in 1/2, because when I put the 2 squares together, I now can see my product represented by the area that overlaps. 1, 2 of my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. 2 of my 6 pieces.